11 alarming signs a narcissist is done with you. Even the thought of being trapped in an abusive cycle with a narcissist makes one uncomfortable. It might be challenging to determine where you stand with a narcissist because of how unstable their emotions can be. Narcissists deliberately act in this way because they want you to be perplexed. When a narcissist is done with you, things can be cold and eerie. Before we get into the details, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to share the truth about narcissistic abuse because it could help save lives. So what are the signs a narcissist is done with you? Number 1, you're constantly criticized. When narcissists are prepared to move on, they make you feel inadequate. Nothing you do will be good enough towards the end of a narcissist abusive cycle. And they'll use any chance to denigrate you. They frequently focus on a fictitious flaw or a minor error you committed and exaggerate it greatly. Sooner or later, all you hear from a narcissist is criticism. In order to boost their own self-esteem, narcissists disparage others. They want you to lose confidence in yourself, because if they can't, you can't either. Number 2, they pick fights. Narcissists do this to make you feel uncomfortable and plant the seeds of hostility. Regardless of how insignificant the situation actually is, they will continue to act as though it is a major catastrophe. For instance, if you filled the dishwasher wrong, they might lose their minds and get violent. Conflicts are typically prolonged for as long as possible until you're utterly worn out. During these disagreements, the narcissist will not only wrongly accuse you, but also make excuses for their outbursts. It serves no use to debate or engage with them. They believe that you are mistaken and that they are correct, period. Number 3, you're accused of cheating. Narcissists could look for an excuse to end the relationship with you. Have they recently started to suspect you of betraying them? These charges are probably a deception used by the narcissist to explain the split. A narcissist has no trouble fabricating lies of this scale to justify their conduct because it's crucial that the breakup be totally your fault. Additionally, they might start spreading harmful rumors about you cheating on them or other people in order to diminish your worth and harm your reputation. Number 4, you're ignored. Stonewalling is a tactic used by narcissists to diminish you. A narcissist wants you to feel unworthy at the conclusion of their cycle of abuse. They'll ignore your comments and dodge your inquiries until you start to feel invisible. They may be preparing to end the relationship if it looks like they are stonewalling you constantly. They'll still come to say hello, but if you try to talk to them, they'll be plainly unresponsive. Number 5, they withhold affection. Before they leave you, a narcissist aims to make you feel unwanted. Do they squirm away when you reach out to touch them and avoid doing so? Another typical way narcissists turn the tables on their victims is by withholding affection. All of a sudden, they reject you in the bedroom, refuse to kiss you or hug you, and turn away from your contact. This behavior is about control as usual. Number 6, all communication is stopped. A narcissist rarely has the courage to confront you after discarding you. When the relationship ends, they won't face you and give you closure. Instead, they'll deny your access to them and think you'll understand. They'll refuse to answer your calls, disregard your texts, stop following you on social media, and do anything else they can to make it seem like you don't exist. Even if it hurts and you don't deserve any of it, the cycle is finally done. It's critical to resist letting this individual re-enter your life. They might try to wheedle their way back in to your good graces, but that will simply allow them to continue the abusive cycle. Do not respond if they contact you. Number 7, they don't show emotion. Once you're committed in the relationship, a narcissist removes their emotional facade. They are really endearing and engaging at first. And in fact, the quantity of attention they were providing you might have even made you feel overburdened. Narcissists employ this technique known as love bombing to control their partners in the early stages of a relationship. After you have given everything you have, the narcissist discards you. Did you think their first adoration was too much? Did they pressure you into making decisions? These are typical love bombing telltale indicators. Don't berate yourself for becoming engrossed in their actions. Human nature makes us want to feel attractive and desired. The reason why love bombing works is because it capitalizes on our humanity. Number 8. You're to blame for everything. A narcissist will blame you because they are unable to take ownership of their problems. Narcissists have low self-esteem, and by exaggerating their ego, they can conceal this from others. Because they're unable to accept accountability for anything, they make you the victim. Typically, when the relationship comes to an end, this tendency worsens. Making others feel guilty is a specialty of narcissists. They'll persuade you that you're at fault and might even succeed in getting an apology from you, even though you had nothing to do with it. Usually trying to fight back is pointless. No matter how much evidence you have to prove your innocence, a narcissist will always double down, regardless of your point of view. Being used in this manner is unpleasant, but you may regain control now that you are aware of the signs to look out for. Number 9. You're taken advantage of. Before discarding you, a narcissist would take advantage of you in every manner conceivable. They'll push your boundaries, ask for favors, borrow money, look for comments or praise, drain your emotional energy, and do whatever else they can get away with. You're only a tool for the narcissist to utilize to further their own interests. As soon as you become aware of this pattern of conduct, make every effort to say no to their requests. Number 10. They're always irritated or angry. Out of fear, a narcissist will treat you like a burden. They undoubtedly worshipped you at first and put you on a pedestal, don't you think? These days it's impossible to breathe close to them. It can be quite difficult to deal with their incessant negativity and anger because they seem to find your very presence annoying. Why do they do that? A narcissist begins to fear once you commit to the relationship. They choose to make you feel horrible because they are frightened you realize who they truly are and abandon them. 11. They gaslight you. They want to manipulate, confound, and destroy you. When someone confuses you by lying or denying reality, it is known as gaslighting. For instance, they can try to get you to doubt your recollection or understanding of what happened. Early in a relationship, gaslighting conduct typically begins and it tends to intensify toward the end. Typical methods of gaslighting include they use tone policing to discredit your emotions by telling you that you're being overly emotional or to calm down. You're exaggerating the situation, for instance, blocking and diverting because you doubt your memories and your abilities. It's all in your head, they say, or you're insane, or you're crazy, quote unquote. That never happened, quote unquote. They block communication by refusing to address the issue at all. If you bring it up, they either ignore you, change the subject, or walk away. If a narcissist is showing these signs, they're ready to discard you like trash. Like you mean absolutely nothing to them. When a narcissist gets what they want from you, they'll treat you badly and make you feel like you don't deserve better. Knowing these signs can help you protect yourself from narcissists or to help keep loved ones safe. A great way to do that is to like and subscribe to help educate people about the horrors about narcissistic abuse. Together, we can make a change. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.